Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter World Iceborne livestream. Today we're back on the PlayStation 4, and we're going to be helping players who need help, probably in the story. We'll probably prioritize them first, but we'll do anything. It just depends on what you guys post. Hopefully you made it into the session. Of course, I gave out the session ID earlier to Patreon followers, and then I posted it in the Discord, and finally I posted it in the YouTube chat. So it kind of goes in that order for those who are trying to get in easier. I'm probably still wearing my old build from last time. This is like the vampire health regen build, but I don't think I'll be using this throughout the live stream. I'll probably start practicing with some of the weapons I need practice with again, like this right here. Is this blast? No, that's poison. We could probably play with poison. Nah, we should play with blast. Should we? I'm trying to decide. I guess it wouldn't matter, would it? Well, let's see what we already have built, actually. We'll see what's already in the box. Dotagama says, I've been sick today. Oh, that sucks. Okay, let's just grab this to get us started. Ruinous Obliteration. Oh, this is an old build, then. What do we have? Wyvern Blade. Ooh, do I only have bad builds? Alright, so we might be putting together decent builds to get us started. Can you help me with Shattered Kieran? Shattered Kieran. Who's that? Alright, we're going to go ahead and upgrade a light bowgun to get us started. Okay, cool. We have the... Oh, I see. We started on that one. Alright, let's keep going then. Ooh, I don't remember how to upgrade it, actually. Trying to remember. I think you go one recoil, don't you? Pretty sure you take one recoil. I've actually forgotten. It's because I upgraded it a while ago. I'm setting it up. That's deviation suppressor. We don't care about that. I'm setting it up for sticky ammo. Oofer says do a wide range build. Maybe. Oh man, I wish I had my Xbox account. I already had the build put together, but I've forgotten how the build was put together. Oh, I remember. There's one recoil and there's one artillery secret, isn't there? Yeah, artillery secret's on the build. That's what it is. Okay. I think that's it. Artillery secret and... Oops, come on now. Attack increase. The Shattered Kieran was easy for me. What? Are you guys talking about that new quest? Is that already out? That's not already out, is it? Here's attack increase 4. We'll get this all put together. You can't skip this one. It's too strong. You know what I mean? Too strong of a weapon. So you got to build this one. Savajiva's Aqua Shot. Narga Essence, all attack, to evade reload, to evade resist. Yep. Alright, so we got the Nargacuga Essence. Are you sure you don't take any recoil? I thought you take a recoil as well. Don't you take a recoil assist? Or was that for the, maybe that's for the elemental ammo. Would it be worth using the Legiana set just to get the bow charge plus skill? That's a tough question. I guess I've never had to deal with it because I've had the bow charge decoration for a long time. So I couldn't tell you necessarily if that's a worthy trade. I guess if you didn't have bow charge plus, you could do a build without it where you optimize for all the other skills, or you could build the Legiana armor, which might not give you room for all the other skills. So that's the question you would be trying to answer, like which is better. There's deviation suppressor again. Positive all attack Nargacuga. Okay, thank you very much. I will go ahead and get that set up then. Attack increase 5. Wellick says Legiana for bow is not worth it. Are you max master rank TGC? Good question. I don't think I am. Oh, there's attack increase 3. We're almost done. Nope, 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 nope. Replace Nargacuga Essence. Oh, there's an attack increase 6. We're almost done. We just need attack increase 5 on the bottom. Alright, we got 2 hours to do this, so we're going to be having some fun soon.
Cheese loves you all.
Cheese loves you all. Thank you so much, Cheese. Love from Cheese. Sweet. I'm going to sit in this lobby and help people as well, so feel free to ask. Oh, I see what he's saying. So he's going to be helping you guys with your quests. Nope, 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 nope. Bascue's defense, nope. Come on, give me an attack increase. Just handed it out like candy just earlier. Does leveling up essence change anything? Leveling up essence. What is he talking about? Here we go. Attack increase 4. We're almost there. Should we go all the way? Should we finish? Let's finish. Why not? Seems like it would be a pity to come all this way and give up at that point. Attack increase 2. Nope. I found a really defensive build which I would like to share. Is there any way to share this with the stream next time? Not allowed to send links. I mean, you could talk about it. Alright, there we go. Here we go. We've got a Raging Barrage here. And we're going to trade this out with the Aqua Shot. Sweet. And then what do we need to take off here? We do need to take this off because we are going to be putting together a Nargacuga set. The question is, what was the... I'm trying to remember, what was the Narga setup here? God, I wish I had an image of my build on the other channel. Komodova says, I mean, the Nargacuga essence, for example, armor is NAZOZOZONA. Oh, thanks, Samuel. Samuel, you're the best right now. I was just, oh man, do I even own it on this? I wonder if I even own all the parts over on this, on the PlayStation. I might not. Here, let's see if I do have it. So 3-part Zora in the middle. I can remember that. Let's go to armor. You are a lifesaver right now. Because I put it together on my other character, but I forgot how it went. Here we go, Nargacuga. And of course I don't have it, but that's okay. And we have evade window over here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, do I not own it here either? I own so little on the PlayStation. It's kind of remarkable. Oh, what happened? An ad played? Get out of here with that ad. Alright. That's disappointing. I got some music playing and an ad tried to start up. Freak that, dude. Trying to sneak in those ads. God. Here we go. Here's Zora. Luckily, we're able to craft it. See you later, Yanet. How do you manage to keep up with everything on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC? Well, I was really struggling to, but it's easier now that I've used a save wizard. It'll be a lot easier. So you guys want me to go evade, reload, reload assist, oops, reload assist. I'm still not a fan of the evade reload. I really am not. Just not a fan of it. But you know what? I will use it. Why not? So what do we have here? We're missing 2 levels of artillery. We will want... Well, I'm going to have health boost on this build either way, because I like to run health boost. So we're going to go to skills. We're going to go to health boost. We're going to put on these KO vitality decorations. Alright, so we have KO vitality. And then... I'm trying to think of what else we would build. Definitely the artillery. We can finish off here. The question is... No recoil suppressor, says a Giku. I don't think it would be needed. Let me look at the recoil on it, actually. See, because I felt like there was a recoil suppressor mod. Yeah. So it says Sticky Ammo 3 has a recoil of 4. Was there not a recoil suppressor on the... Oh, Samuel says ×2. Okay, okay. Cool, cool. Thank you. Alright, recoil suppressor. Recoil suppressor. Yeah, thank you. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Because it doesn't make sense to have recoil assist, reload evade and reload assist together. That makes no sense. Let's see, let's get this artillery in. The question is, how do we want to slot the artillery? I guess we'll use the small decorations. Oh, we could use one giant decoration if I have it. I bet I don't, though. Oh, I do, actually. So, worth it? 2 small decorations versus 2 medium. I guess it doesn't matter because I have room for 2 medium either way. I'm gonna put in Divine Blessing. I'm a big fan of Divine Blessing. Might as well. I don't have to do anything else, really. Wide Range, Heroics, Guts, Elder Seal, Razor Sharp, Max Might, Agitator, Tool Specialist. Here's earplugs. Did you ever thought of making a Ruin and Nergigante TO build before to have unlimited sustain for like dual blades before in your defense builds? Yeah, we tried out Nergigante Hunger. I felt like it was okay. Nergigante Hunger is really not that good for dual blades in the first place. It really does better on, what do we need? Tempered Twilight Fang. It really does better on like hammers and greatswords. Nergigante Hunger does. Which, can we upgrade all these? Hold on, I'm upgrading all these. Ooh, we're out of pure crystal. Alright, we can't do that one. Can I get help with Ruin and Nergigante to remove my level cap? Yes. We are all in for helping you guys, don't worry. I just need to put some builds together because this is my PlayStation account and I haven't spent as much time on it. And so I've got a whole bunch of builds that I need to make. True Armor Sphere? I didn't even know a True Armor Sphere existed. That's so weird. Alright, we'll max this out too. So you wouldn't think that defense matters, but kind of it does. Also, what can we actually augment on this light bowgun? Anything? Affinity? Oh yeah, that'll really help. We're missing a lot of parts from the guiding lance, so we definitely need to stop in the guiding lance at some point. Let's go ahead and add some more earplugs. So earplugs is full. And here's what we have. Earplugs, artillery, tremor resist, health boost, slugger, divine blessing, flinch free, pure shot, peak performance, evade window, and true razor spare shot along with artillery secret. Remind me if I'm missing anything, guys. Yeah, remind me if I'm missing anything. I'll add a level of that, and I'll add... I'll add true shot, actually. I'm a fan of the true shot. Yeah, remind me if I'm missing something. is actually hard to remember when you're live. Like when you're not live and it's private, it's very easy to remember. But when you're actually talking to people and showing stuff off, it's easy to miss stuff. Change equipment. Free element charm. Really? For this? I thought you didn't use free element because you were using the evade reload, right? I thought that was part of the trick. No free element. Oh, hold on. What am I doing here? Oh, no, you do have to have it. I'm sorry. No, he's right. We do have to have free element. He is right. Thank you for the reminder. So in this case, we only have one shot, and free element brings it up to 2. So we're going to go ahead and drop earplugs altogether. Earplugs is not useful. The Nurg Hunger, Soulfire Fang, Ruin, do stack, and sustain combo. Release, Force Shot, Pierce, Wind Resist, Footing, Elementalist. It's not an Elementalist. Mighty Bow, Mind's Eye, Charger, Enhancer, Destroyer. Challenge, Flawless, Fuhrer, Mighty, Sprinter, Evasion, Shield Guardian, Sharp, Cooling, Warming, Protection, Resistor, Anti-Blast, Steadfast. Let's have a level of Steadfast. Ammo up, that's right. Do you need Tempered Namiel from the Guiding Lance? I don't think I do. There's actually a lot of stuff I could work on my PlayStation. Like, look, I don't have a Rocksteady Mantle. That's pretty bad. That's okay, we'll play without it. So let's go ahead and add... Wait, we don't have the Silver Knight armor over here either. Alright, well, our character is going to be ugly. Let's go ahead and start saving over these builds. Alright, Esophageal Aqua Shot now. Perfect. And I should have the same item loadout. Do I have a sticky ammo item? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get some other ammo types in there. So obviously we can also have sleep, which is a big deal. Recovery, I mean, recovery is helpful. Drink. What do we got? What do we got? Well done steak. I'm going to get rid of that. Dung pod. We actually need flash pod. Do I not have flash pod? I have flash bug, right? Crazy, I don't have flash pod. Huh. Well, I'll craft some later. I'm not too worried about it. Get rid of this. We don't need that. Oh, we got armor talon and power talon. Honestly, I'm just going to get rid of all 4. I don't care. Is that bad of me that I don't care? I don't care about these boosts. Alright. Do I care about dung pod? Yeah, I almost never use it. That's coming off too. You know what? We will have the damage charms. We will have those. They're not that expensive. Just get tired of running out of room. Sticky. Sweet. Samuel says geology or anything if not guiding lands. I know, but he has 100 of each. Blah, blah, blah. TGC, who's more difficult, Savage Deviljho or Ray Jang? I'm gonna play Monster Hunter by myself on the Xbox. My girlfriend's mad at me right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Taryn. Dude, he used a Switch. That's right, I used a Switch. Let's go see what people need help with. Okay, he's doing We Run This Town. Capture Savage Deviljho for investigations. And the moon is a harsh queen. I think in a few minutes we get a new event quest, do we not? Oops, let me turn this down. This is getting a little loud. Let's see about it. Hold on. It would be under events. Yeah, so we should have a new event quest in like 3 minutes, right? Here's Casey. He posted quest. Was that KC? Oh man, that looks like a freaking pain in the ass. Oh, nobody's really posted a quest that looks like they definitely need help on. So you've played for upwards of 3,000 hours, and you've said that before you work 12 hours per day with no weekends. That takes a lot. Any tips for maintaining motivation, concentration? What? Maintaining motivation? That's a great question. I think you just kind of have to be born with the ability to play something for a long time and not get bored by it. That's kind of hard to do. You can't really force yourself to like doing something. That just has to come naturally. Help me with Arch-Tempered Knight Artorias. Okay, Yamazaki. So here we are. Who do we have? We have Owl, Copper Mickey, Ron Stoppable, Geralt, Raven, Chris, Kai, Diablo, Thought Hunter, Tetro, Lee Watkins, Luca, Denicius, KC, and Ryan. Let's go ahead and travel to the Gathering Hub real fast. The best weapon is the poker from the barbecue spit. That's right. Boomerang is a good weapon, says Dodogama the Doge. What? Can you help me with this Savage Joe? Well, the thing is, in about 1 minute, I'm expecting a new quest to show up. I might take a look at that. If you want to check the weekly refresh timer, you can look at limited bounties and resource center. Oh, great point. Thank you, Randaroot. That is a helpful tip, actually. Actually, I'm going to add that to the top 10 things. Hold on. That's a great tip. I knew that existed, but I didn't think about it. Check reset timer. Okay, and let's just do that. It just turned 6:30 for me, which, if I recall correctly, is the reset time.
Good day.
Expires in 23 hours. Oh, oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, I'm dumb. I thought for some reason it was Thursday. So tomorrow we have the new... Okay, tomorrow we have the new quest. No problem. Thank you so much, man. What is your game session ID? I just use full Tiger Eggs. Emphasis on weekly. That's right. Oh, my laptop's kind of bright, man. All right, let's see what people have.
How are things?
Master of the New World. I think this was the guy asking for help with the Deviljho. Let's go help him. Oh, my wife's off to take a shower. Man. Now I can finally focus on my game. Okay. Turn this music down a little bit. Ice Age Baby Extinction event is happening. I use 80,000 pound test fishing line to wrap around monsters' legs and trip them. Well, there you go. I finally just beat my first tempered ruined Nergigante. Nice. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. So, what you guys want to talk about? We can talk about anything at all. Got the good stretches going on. It's me, Dr. Economist, here to solve all your ailments. Tell me what troubles you. How's it going, Billy Christ? Charles says, what is harder, tempered Rajang or accepting the unstoppable marching of time that is slowly guiding us all towards the... Well, Rajang. Nameless King riding a Deviljho. Yo, your boy Trump just finished his speech. Oh, I never listened to all those speeches. All the politicians have like billions of speeches, man. It's way too much. Way too many speeches. I guess there was a Democrat debate yesterday night. I didn't even know about it. There's too many of them. There's way too many of them. Just tell us what you're gonna do and be done with it, and then let us vote. You're gonna make us watch you dance around in your debate like it's a carnival for like a whole 2 years before we finally vote for you. As I know in the first debate who I hate, it doesn't take any time at all. Like, all right, they suck, and then you just move on. Now you gotta make us watch like 20 debates. They say the same thing. Climb under here. It's like a Who's Popular Club, and what am I doing here? I'm supposed to be helping with oh my god, I'm like running all the way over like a derp. Corona troubles me. What? Giku says, let's talk about life for a while. How are you, Gameconomist? Well, I would say I'm at a really good point in my life where I'm graduated, there's a lot of stability, I've got a job, my wife has a job, so things are going pretty good for me, actually. All I have to do at this point is finish off my student debt, move where I want to move, and start pumping out the babies. Easy, right? Didn't Bernie say he was going to keep Ice Baby alive? I think he said that. Finally just got Spreadshot Deco after 500 hours, still looking for Bow Charge Plus. Arg! I should make a video how to get the Bow Charge Plus decoration guaranteed and have it just be like a Rickroll. Nah, I'll get so much hate for that. The bowmains will go crazy. They'll be like, hey, that was a trick. You can't do that to us. Be like, that's right, that's a trick, because you play bow. Pretty good, pretty good. Was thinking of joining the session. That would be okay, even though I'm pretty much deep into the end game. Yeah, anyone can join, really. If I find there's not enough noobs in the session, I could, I could just remove somebody. The coronavirus stuff, he just said we not worried. Well, of course he's saying that because he doesn't want the economy to fall, right? So his job is to say there's nothing wrong, and it's the Democrats' fault to say the economy is about to explode. The economy is about to explode. So it's his job not to have the economy explode. Even though we all know that the CIA cooked up the coronavirus. Is that the new conspiracy? I'm gonna believe this one too. I'm gonna say that it's true. Oh. Let's go ahead and craft some more of these babies. Why is this build so damn strong? Oh my god. I don't even gotta be near him. That's right, you get out of here, big stinky poo-poo. God. Freaking true spare shot is so OP. Oh my god, look at these ailments. Easy. Easy. Don't know how young Quip is, but you don't want her eggs to dry up, lol. Oh man. She's like 35. No, I'm just kidding. Quip's a little younger than me. I got into college a little older. So Quip's a little younger than me. As things are meant to be. Don't women like older men? I think women like slightly older men. I'm not like way older than her though. Imagine marrying a woman your same age. Ew. Everyone knows successful CEOs go for women 30 years younger than them. Oh, darn, I thought I had it. Here, let's go ahead and reload. Chris, I'm just in a quest. Give me 10 minutes. Guys, don't forget to say that like button. I think there's cases of corona in my state. TGC, favorite comfort food? Ooh, good question. Favorite comfort food? Comfort food? That's tough to say, actually. Favorite comfort food? I mean, I like cheese and crackers. Those are pretty good. I think everyone likes cheese and crackers. Comfort food. I am known to eat, like, anchovies and stuff, but I don't think of that as food. It's more like just this salty fish you eat. Salty fish. Let me think. Comfort food. I can't think of anything, man. I like a lot of food, okay? But that's the thing. I like a lot of food. So I don't have, like, a food. I don't have, like, a go-to food. Usually, for me to enjoy food, it's got to be constantly rotating. So it's got to be some other meal I haven't had in a while. I live in Italy, and coronavirus is all over the news. What a time to be alive. Riri says, hey, TGC, you guys get paid for your videos being played with YouTube Premium? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Charles says, can you make a vid showing how to make the character look like Bianca from Street Fighter? Bianca? Bianca from Street Fighter. Whoa. I will teach you how to make your character look like Bianca. What? Bianca from Street Fighter? What should I be doing right now while we wait for the Raging and Furious? You should be scratching dem nuts and hitting that blunt. I don't know, man. You could do anything you want, really. Whoa. I did not realize I was falling off of that. Lord Pressel says, I have an investigation I need help with. Let's go ahead and reload this. Set this down real fast. You gonna get angry? Whoa! I don't think so, mister. Oh, can't be missing. Alright, come on, true spare shot. You know you want to put him to sleep. Ah, goddammit, true spare shot. True spare shot ran out when I needed it most. Blanca with an L? What? Brianna Banks? What? Who is that? I don't know what this man's talking about. I'm going to go to NYC and get Corona real quick. That's right. Oh! I feel sorry for you guys dying because you didn't take sticky ammo builds. Imagine not taking sticky ammo builds. You guys are so silly. Shoot! Free! Alright, where's the nearest? Whoa, he's going all the way out here, huh? Alright. Isn't spread the strongest type of heavy bowgun in the game? Technically it is, although there are cases where that is not the strongest choice. Like maybe when fighting Shara Ishvalda, that would be an example. Yeah, then you would have like an elemental bowgun. Chop off that pickle, that's right, pickle time. Any exact day in March for Safi PC? The 32nd. He's arriving the 32nd of March. Doo-doo. I got this music playing over here. Look at this son of a bitch. Do we have to capture this? This is a capture quest, everyone. Do not forget, it is a capture quest. Somebody's gonna forget because they're big stinky poo-poo. Is he going to sleep? Was that it? Yeah, he's going to sleep. One, two, and three. Get this paralysis off next. Oh, that's KO. I really don't like the slow reload. It drives me nuts. I end up doing it all the time for these evade reload setups. Ooh! Oh no. Oh, I thought he was gonna hit me. Really? Wow, how much do you gotta paralyze him to get the second paralysis? There he goes. Is he close to capture? Yeah, he must have been close. Somebody just put the trap down and I just shot him with Trank. Easy. That did take a while though, didn't it? Okay, so the sticky ammo build definitely works. Let me turn the volume up here. You guys have probably seen enough sticky ammo fighting for a lifetime. Let's see if I have another setup I can use. Grifftronic says, have you used the Rajang Destroyer heavy bowgun? Yes. It's kind of a funny question. I've definitely used it. You know what I miss? I miss having like a claw-only build with the heavy bowgun. That was so fun. Joshua says, streaming late at night and already streaming again. Nice. That's right. I'm the stream king. We stream all day over here. I got 2 YouTube channels. I stream on that one too. Shows you how much streaming I do. I do a lot of streaming. I do video editing. And I try to spend time with my wife, but I tell her, nope, YouTube calls for me. Weekly cooking live stream. You know what I thought of doing, actually, Odin Paul, as like a fun little side project? I was thinking about doing an audiobook of The Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith. I was thinking about doing that so that all the socialists can get mad at me. The Wealth of Nations. What should I be doing before Safi PC release? You should be watching me play Monster Hunter on the PlayStation 4. I couldn't tell you, man. There's not a lot to do. You can, I don't know, you can farm for your decorations. I don't really know. What can you actually do? You can get your charms. Alright, so this build worked. Let's grab this, and let's see if we can trade the hammer out. Oh, I don't actually have good hammers. I just have the one, the Hell Crusher. Alright, well, we'll keep using this hammer then, for now, until Safichiva comes back and I can farm him up on my PlayStation. Is streaming an addiction to you? Well, I would say I just play a lot of video games, and that has it has blossomed into this YouTube channel. I also do like to talk. So I'm a big talker. I love to talk. I love to converse. I like to talk about things you're not supposed to talk about. That's all fun for me. Really, you guys only have investigations. I'm surprised.
Hey, you.
What do you got? This is not even a good reward. Because I don't know if you're going for particular parts, but this will not give you good parts for any particular monster. Gyrototus and Wraithen, you don't really need help with that. Now this one, it's kind of the same thing. You don't necessarily need help with these two. I think what I will do, we're going to do a respond to SOS. We're going to help somebody who probably needs more help. See, look at this guy. He's master rank 13 and high rank 38. This guy's, he's feeling it. Some of these guys are going to be struggling. How about this guy? He's high rank 24. He's using the Defender Katana on PN of Guidance. Alright, I'm coming to the rescue! Yeah, we're going to help some people that really do need some help. I think a lot of people in this stream actually are doing quite well. What's the best tip when Safijiva comes out again on Xbox? I didn't start playing until it went away. Well, all of the fastest speedruns against Safijiva were all done using light bowgun elemental ammo builds, particularly the Aqua Shot using water ammo. So that's a pretty good tip. What's another good tip? break all of his parts, there's no point in simply killing him. Your rewards are based on breaking his parts. So you need to break his head, his chest, his back, his wings, his tail, and then, you know, you can go after his forelegs and his hind legs as well. But really, you need to be getting the chest break and the head break, the double head break, the tail cut. Those are real important. So that's pretty good information. What else? When it comes to the weapons for Safijiva, mostly when we're talking about the best raw weapons, we're mostly just talking about Blast. When we're talking to about elemental weapons, he pretty much replaces all of the current elemental weapons. So if you're using bow, you need to go get all the different elements. Somebody left a comment in my video that said that the ice weapons are still going to go for Beatodas or something like that when it comes to ice weapons. I'm not 100% sure on that, so I'll leave that up to you guys to figure out. What else? He's very weak to poison. He's very weak to blast, but the thing is, poison I don't think necessarily breaks his parts. I wonder if it contributes toward the ability to part break though. That's Yo Girl. Longsword face? What? Are the Kolv Taroth weapons good anymore? No, she's terrible. Dual blades will do good against Safijiva. I wanted to help with my hunting horn. Haha. What? You're our sapphire star. Our hope. I know it, baby. Let's do it. Kolv weapons are useless in Iceborne. That's right. They're useless. He's not wrong. Time for some good old Paean of Guidance. Let's get some of those good Paeans out. There you go. So we do have the ability to heal our teammates. Did I not see pods somewhere? I thought I saw pods. Oh, here we go. That's the boulder over here, huh? We'll get this temporal mantle on. There we go. Oops, not what I was trying to do. One, two, three, four, five. Shoot. Don't do it. Oh my god. Did the canteen just make me super hungry? Are you hungry now? You know, I haven't eaten dinner. I had like one sandwich today. I gotta get some dinner at some point. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, interesting. You're not even allowed to touch his feet, huh? Let's go ahead and take our mantle off. Uh-oh. Okay, he's getting naked. Isn't there going to be something to do with them later into Iceborne? I'd rather be a superstar than a sapphire. What? Jesus. This guy's so out of control. Chill, man. Oh. Oh, I should have rolled to the right. Rolling to the left apparently was the wrong direction. I think he already got him. Yeah, he did. Ouch. I was gonna see if I could get away from that in time, but I didn't. Alright, so he's ready to be thrown into a wall again. Bruh! Alright, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna get KO'd. That's not a boulder, right? Can't actually tell if that one's a boulder. I think it is. Oh, somebody's already got the right idea. No more of the pods? Yeah. We weren't close enough. Bruh! He got KO me in a minute here. Oh, I ran into it! That's gonna be KO. Is it not? I'm not KO'd. I'm good. Who's worried about KO? Not me. I never get KO'd. Oh, he can't hit him twice, though. Oh, oh, oh. Opportunity? Yes! Oh, but that wasn't a dangerous wall. Okay, well, damn it. Don't do it. He's still trying to do it. Look at this guy. Look at this bastard. God, he's so hard to reach with the hammer. Woo! Just roll through. It's like, I'm fine. Let's get some heals out. Ooh, look at those good heals. Oh, this one's easy to punish. Oh! Do you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this guy sending the other guy flying. Oh, 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 that's gonna hurt. Oh, it did. I'll give myself the max potion. He's getting mad. He about to get real mad. Dude, he's way too big. God, dude. Bruh! Uh-oh. Oh, now he's really mad. This is when people really start getting hurt. Oh, I got KO'd by that. Don't do it! Okay. Just keep on healing. Oh, 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 we can't run there. You have to be patient now. Never gonna be able to punch this guy, though. Nice. Oh, the forelegs are considered part of the hitbox, huh? That's annoying. Oh my god, man. Oh my lord. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Oh, well, there's feline insurance. We still got plenty of lives left, luckily. Jesus. It's too dangerous to go for his head. I should just go for his forearms the whole time, but I want to help the guy get like a break on the head, but it's so difficult with the friggin' hammer. God damn, man. why everyone's using sticky ammo bowguns. So you don't even have to be near him to get him with the bowgun. Mire Walker is very useful for this fight. I agree. Can you say Wiggler Nation turn up for friend? Wiggler Nation turn up! God, man. Get a heal on this guy, too. Oh, no. We gonna make it in time? Oh, shit. Oh. We made it. Ground by the head here. If I can! Oh my freaking god, dude. Is that paralysis? No, it's not. What is that? He's like drooling? Hoping I can get a second KO on him. No! We're not going to get the second KO now. Take this off. I can't believe that reaches. So many of his moves protect his head is ridiculous. I probably shouldn't even be bothering with this head because I think I'm like the only one going for it. I don't know, it's good practice, I guess. Oh my god. Nice. Whoa. No! Oh no, two people just died in a row? That's not good. We could still lose this. Oh. Damn it. I'm scared. I'm gonna get KO'd and then I'm gonna lose. Oh, I'm gonna get KO'd, guys. Move away from that. Does it feel like it actually follows you, that move? I feel like it actually targets you. Don't do it. Oh no. Run! I don't think it's confirmed that we're getting Arch-Tempered Char Ishvalda. Oh, you know we will. Come on, man. There's no way we don't get Arch-Tempered Char Ishvalda. He's like one of the coolest fights. Alright, somebody's in trouble out there. Let's get them a heal. Tom Hiddleston. How did I get hit by that? Skirting with that. I'm getting too close. Let's get these heals. I think he's probably very close to dying, actually. If I had to guess. He's probably really close. What's he doing next? Okay, that's what he's doing next. Am I KO'd? Ah, darn. Oh, oh, good, 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 good. That's dagger. God, I can't believe that still hit me. That's crazy. Oh man, you got like 2 people at half health. Do you ever play a Arc or Arc? No, I never play Arc. I played it once a long time ago. I didn't like it. Ooh. Ooh. And there he goes. He's slayed. Alright, he's gone. That was definitely feeling a little crazy at the end because of the fact that we were out of lives. In Area 2, use 2 mega bounce bombs to drop those spires on him for a knockdown. Does that really work? I've never seen that before. Where level 2 equals uppercut and level 3 is the ground pounder triple slam. I don't know the proper names of moves. Lol, what? I don't want an arch-tempered Shara. It will stare into my soul. Ever's like, thanks. In Area 2, use 2 Mega Bounce Bombs to drop those spires on him for a knockdown. I will have to test that. Doo-doo. Listen to this music. What do we got? Alright, all the stuff I definitely needed. Hey partner, being stunned is the most annoying mechanic in the game. That's true. Being stunned is like a punishment for letting the monster hit you too many times in a row. Wellick says, I did it with someone in the Discord and got Shark killed in 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Wow, that's really impressive. I'll test it for myself, and maybe we'll teach people that trick. TGC, I'll make you a video. Sounds good, man. Well, I mean, if you have a clip of it, yeah, you could share it with me, and I can even tell people it's your clip. Yeah, let me know. Mr. Frosto says, TGC, someone asked about the clutch claw combo attack L2 with hammer was trying to explain. Oh, so basically you have your hammer charge, and it's the midair, what is it called? The midair something. Basically, when you charge it to 2, you get a weaker move when you're clawing on in the combo. If you charge it to 3, you get the spinning midair bludgeon version of it, so stronger. Okay, let's see what else. Investigations. Gold Raytheon and 2 guys fighting pretty normal monsters. Let's see if we have another build we can start putting together. Hey, thanks, James. James says, for making me feel like I'm good enough to have a YouTube channel. Anyone can do it. It's easy. Let's update the snack fund. Thank you so much, man. We'll talk to Second Fleet Master. We'll choose upgrade equipment. And from the categories, let's go with longsword. Do we have a proper greatsword setup yet? Here's paralysis, thunder. No. Let's go by rarity. Here is a blast sword and shield. We're gonna upgrade that right now for sure. Let's get this upgraded. Attack increase. Shara with the 80 eyes because frick you. That would be crazy. Wellick says, I can get you the clip when I'm home or if I can get it while I'm at work. Sounds good, man. I posted my first video today. What? Your first video? I gotta see it. Sorry, I'm like half distracted. Upgrading this weapon. I posted my first video to my YouTube channel like, how long ago was it? Like 9 years ago or something. It's a pretty bad video. You know, nobody really starts out posting great stuff. There's always a learning. learning things. Sometimes it takes a long time to learn. Sometimes you learn it real fast. But yeah, nobody really starts off really good. All attack on sword and shield. All attack. What about one level maybe of, I don't know, Master's Touch, and then using 3-part Safejiva? That would be nice, right? Just don't get hit and you won't need stun resist. I didn't even think of that. Use 1 sharp, 5 for comfort. I think what I'm going to do, I am going to put together maybe a defensive setup here, and I'm going to go with a sharpness 6, maybe. No, I don't think you need sharpness 6, because I'm not going to build Master's Touch at all. Here we go, sharpness increase. We're going to override this here. I'm not going to build Master's Touch at all here. This is going to be a defensive setup with the sword and shield, and I'm just going to be practicing my sword and shield, and we can always, since I have all this Dracolite anyways, I can always change it to an offensive build when I'm actually good at the weapon. Sharpness is increase. Here we go. God Tear Boy says you can sell equipment. That's right. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, let's see what's going on in the news, guys, while we're upgrading this weapon. You guys know I like to do a news segment. Donald Trump says Pence will lead coronavirus team. What does that even mean? The president did not close the door to Senate Democrats calling for over $8 billion in emergency funding. Oh my God. Of course, the Democrats probably would not want him to be successful here. They would probably want the economy to crash because that will help them with the re-election. So it doesn't really matter what's best for us. They will probably play politics here, if I had to guess. So attack increase 3. Oops, maybe I should have gone for the sharpness 5, actually. Hundreds of balloons released at Church of Scientology event. Local officials don't want it to happen ever again. What? Hold on, I got a cough. I gotta mute the mic. Okay, I'm back. What did the Church of Scientology do? Don't we all want to know? Officials in California say the Church of Scientology is apologizing after releasing hundreds of balloons during a grand opening of a new church. Oh, so people are worried that the helium in the balloons harmed the air. What? Remnants of the balloons typically wash ashore or fall to the ground and can end up in the stomachs of marine life and animals. I guess that's a fair thing to say. I mean, I don't know what else. Confusion over the balloons. The city was very clear with them that they would not approve of the balloon release, he said. However, the final permit submitted by the church included language which said balloon confetti release. Oops. Whoops. Alright, well, people are mad about balloons. I gotcha. I understand. 5 killed in shooting at Molson Coors complex in Milwaukee. Gunman is also dead. Oops. I heard about this one. I haven't read it. But this one occurred because he was fired or something like that, and he came back to work and he shot everyone up. That's sad. That is sad. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Almost done. I haven't been following Monster Hunter very much lately. What's the 2 slots after Pure Dracolite? What are the 2 slots after Pure Dracolite? I don't know. How's it going, David? Does it look like I'm joking? Does it look like I'm joking? Get the knives out. What weapon are good with latent power secret? Probably bow and dual blades. Would it even matter with dual blades? I don't know if any weapon is necessarily good with latent power anymore. You know why? Because, yeah, I don't know. Maybe bow. Maybe bow. A weapon that is forced to use shot damage against a monster that has terrible hit zones for shot would probably benefit from latent power, because you wouldn't be able to use weakness exploit. So that's my thoughts on that. I don't think it would affect dual blades quite as much. Maybe if the monster was really resistant to sever, but then it would affect all sever weapons, right? All right, we're almost done upgrading. We're looking for one more upgrade. We're looking for the level 6 upgrade. Probably going to spend it on attack. But yeah, maybe in a case where if you had to fight a monster, monsters are generally more resistant to like shot type damage than they are to sever and blunt. So if you had a monster with really terrible hit zones for shot, and you're using the bow, which means you're not allowed to just swap over to elemental ammo, you're not able to just swap over to, I don't know, sticky ammo, that might be the rare case where latent power might look kind of appealing, and even then people are still going to avoid it. Because that's how we are. We don't like latent power. Latent power sucks. Although somebody was telling me, I think it was Wellix, that latent power might have potential where you pair it with the Safajiva armor set, and because you damage yourself with the Safajiva armor set, this activates latent power. So consider that for a minute, guys. I haven't tested it for myself, but I thought that sounded interesting at least. Definitely sounded interesting. Crit eye, wide range weakness. Okay, so we're putting together a build for the sword and shield, and it's not going to be a offensive build. It's going to be a defensive build, using all the information we learned before. So that means we want the Fell Shroud, and we want the Fell Shroud here, and over here we're going to want Golden Loon Helm. Here it is. And down here we'll want the Golden Loon Coil, and for these legs we'll probably keep Crit Eye. I think that's fine. Friendship counter charm will come off. Although we could run friendship counter. We are running sword and shield. What are the good weapons for low master rank 8 HR 50? Low master rank, I would just use the defender weapons, and I would augment them for health regen. Okay, so I would just use the defender weapons. When you're done with the story, go get your Shar Ishvalda weapon. Okay, there's going to be a Shar Ishvalda weapon. There will be exceptions. Some weapons will do okay if you can obtain the Acidic Glavenus, particularly maybe Hunting Horn, Hammer, and Greatsword will do well with the Acidic Glavenus for weapons, but they will just be okay in my opinion. You'll want to pick up the Master's Touch setup with the Teostra as well, or you could just keep using Dragon Armor, I guess. See you later, David. He says, I'm gonna go cry in my bed. What happened? Did something happen? Did I miss some comment? Really? Me neither, man. Really just came out of nowhere. What? Oh my god, I didn't even see that earlier comment, David. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, David. I just saw that. I was so engrossed in the game and everything else answering comments. Dude, that sucks. Jesus. It's okay, David. It always gets better. But first, yeah. What can you say right after somebody has a breakup? I would just say that you'd probably be better off in the long run. That's probably what I would say. Relationships definitely don't feel good when they're ending. But you have an opportunity to examine what went wrong and do better for next time, and maybe pick somebody who's better fitting. See what I'm saying? So there's opportunity for improvement is all I'm saying. But yeah, it's going to suck for a while, man. It will. David's sad. We're here for you, Dave. Yeah, I've had a breakup that was pretty shitty. But again, like, you take a little while, try to think about what went wrong, and try to figure out maybe who's a better fit for you. That's why I would recommend anyways. That does suck though. Wait, I'm trying to upgrade a charm. Category charms. Did you use Fortify? You get through it, Dave. Use Fortify ×2. You'll be fine. You'll get through it. So hold on. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, I need to click out of that. Don't bring resentment. Bring Fortify ×2. Water attack, health boost, attack boost. Here we are. God Terror Boy says, I don't have emotions. Oh my god. Easy, just don't have emotions. Save this. Blech, just got a Mike Bloomberg ad. Lord, try to ignore it and think about him paying off my taxes this year. It will be okay. Nothing we can say make you feel better right now, but know if you need someone to talk to, we all mostly on Discord, and any one of us will talk to you. Yeah, I agree. Talking to people is a good idea, and yeah, for me, you know, whenever a relationship is not working out for me, I like to think about what happened, what went wrong. Yeah, it sucks, man. It could be worse. You could have married her. You could have married her, and then you could have broke up. That would have been far worse. So, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I had a relationship that could have ended up that way, and we broke up. We broke up before it got more serious, and I look back on it and I go, whew, kind of dodged a bullet, you know what I mean? It's getting a little serious, and but no, it wasn't a good relationship. Grab these crit jewels. That was a long time ago. I don't even think about it anymore. I do not even think about it. Crit Eye, Divine Blessing, Crit Boost, Weakness Exploit. We need Health Boost, Recovery Up. Well, we don't need the Recovery Up, but I do want the Recovery Speed. And we will have Divine Blessing Secret and Super Recovery together, which I think is nuts. I think that's really strong. And it doesn't look like we have the defense decoration, so I think we're just going to skip those. David says, unfortunately, she's the one who broke up with me. Ah, that's tough, man. Is at the beginning of the stream or in the Discord. According to my last relationship, I'm a heartless bastard, but also that I'm too nice. David says, I actually were going to marry her. That would have sucked so hard. Yeah, I think I've told this story before. I had a friend who he was really serious about a girl, and he even bought a ring, and they broke up just before he proposed to her. And now he's happily married, and he has 2 children with his wife. So, you know, yeah, something about relationships ending just screws everything up. It really does. But at the same time, it does give you an opportunity to kind of go back and pick someone else, maybe who fits better with you. I think a lot of relationships are just like that, picking somebody who's a better fit. And if the relationship ended this far in, there were probably some pretty deep underlying problems that were never going to be resolved, not over time anyways. So if you think about it, I do think it could probably be a blessing in disguise, in my opinion. Doesn't feel that way right now. Does not feel that way right now. Ooh, we'll take, no, we won't take flinch free. What will we take? Handicraft, Charger, KO. Does not feel that way when it's happening, but, you know, you're still going to be around 5 years from now, and you're going to be looking back on that going, well, I avoided that whole situation. What I'm trying to tell you is you need to immediately hook up with the hot chick so that you're winning the breakup. I'm kidding, man. I'm super lonely, so no one can break up with me, says God Terror Boy, but I still feel bad for you. Rip God Terror Soy. No, that's pretty shitty, man. I hate hearing that kind of stuff. I hate hearing that stuff. If only relationships were easy for everyone. One of the things I've learned about relationships really is that nobody's born good at relationships. We all pretty much suck, both guys and girls. We all pretty much suck at it. And so picking a partner is kind of like picking somebody who's going to struggle with you for a long time. You're going to find somebody who kind of has to be willing to forgive you when you screw up, and you have to find someone who you're going to forgive as well. And then also, I think a lot of it, there's like a combination of that, but also kind of like how you sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe like yeah, I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's tough. It's tough. Relationships are never easy. I think it's easier for relationships to end than it is for them to stay together. It's easy, man. Just move to the Middle East. They got their shit together over there. They're like, nah, you're not gonna break up with me. Easy. They got it figured out. So I tell my wife that. I'll move to the Middle East. Iron wall evade window. That's a cool idea. We'll have 2 of those. Why not? Should I have guard up? I don't know if I even want the guard up. Let's go with the 3rd evade window. So we got evade window 3, guard 3, crit eye, divine blessing, health boost, recovery speed, crit boost, weakness exploit, evade window, guard 3, recovery up, agitator. So not as much damage at all, but lots and lots of defense. And I think that this build will be a lot of fun while I'm practicing my sword and shield. Let's see what you guys are saying. You might be joking, but there is some healing in there somewhere. My sister's boyfriend broke up with her. If it wasn't because of my foul mouth, they wouldn't have gotten together again 6 months later. If it wasn't because of my foul mouth. Oh, you're saying you like cussed him out? Well, it says, I've given up on relationships. I just do my own thing, and I'm happy with that. Wolfman says, what I'm trying to say is, as soon as your brain stops being a dick, you'll feel much better about what happened. Broke up with mine about a year ago, 2-year relationship. Now I'm happily married to my Monster Hunter World character and about to hit 2,000 hours. David Larson says, I'll manage eventually, but thanks a lot, everyone. Sorry for being away for so long. Haven't been in the best of moods. Glad to hear all the positivity. You know, when I told you I had one breakup that was particularly bad, and when it happened, I had a friend of mine, and honestly, I talked with them, and I hung out with them, and I felt like that was actually really useful at that time. So yeah, don't fester. Don't spend your time alone. Probably is a good idea. Go out, go for a run, buy yourself something, go out to eat, and you can start thinking about your future relationship, honestly. And don't get too hung up on her. If she wants to come back, she can come back. But if she doesn't want to, don't try to go after her, in my opinion. Just let her go do her own thing. The whole "there's a ton of fish in the sea." I don't actually believe in that whole "there's a ton of fish in the sea." I think it's actually a limited number of fish in the sea. But there are other people out there, so, and you have to kind of go. I never used the dating website. Do you guys use dating websites? I've never used them. I never really liked them. So what I would do instead is think about who would be good for me in a relationship and value me for my skills and my personality. And then what I would do is I would go, where would I run into that person? And then I would go put myself in that place. That is what happened. So go to all the places that you think you would find the right person and just meet the people there. They don't have to be girls, actually. You can meet dudes. And if you become friends with somebody, maybe he'll introduce you. He'll be like, hey, I have this friend and she's single. Or, you never know, right? Here's my cousin. You got any hot cousins? So anyways, that's how it is. Join the Kushala quest. Heavy Metal in the Waste event quest. Here, let me leave. I'm sorry. Is that new? So the new event quest is not out, right? Heavy Metal in the Waste. Let me look it up. This isn't the new one, is it? Iceborne event quest schedule. Master rank quests. But yeah, I look back on it and I think about how I could have, been with the wrong person in a more permanent way, like marriage, and I basically dodged a bullet. You know what I mean? The Wrath of Thunder, Heavy Metal in the Waste. Opportunity to aim for gold crowns. No, that's not the one we're looking for. What's the one that gives you more? It's this one, Wrath of Thunder Descends. Stand toe to claw against a tempered monster in a quest great for obtaining carved face stones. So tomorrow we will be hosting that live stream, and I'll probably be making a guide on how to obtain carved the face stones faster by farming that quest. David says, I've started working out, just bought a new computer. I'm going to see if I find some new jobs. Need to get my head straight. That breakup really fricked with me. Oh, and I'm getting a puppy tomorrow. Well, there you go, man. Yep. Who needs girlfriends when you can have a puppy? No, but I mean, the dog's a nice companionship. I'm just being I'm a goofball about these kind of things. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Relationship breakups. Step number 1, hire a hooker. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. Here we go. Signed. Under the Veil of Death. Let's help Agnes with this. We're on our way, Agnes. Yeah, that's shitty, man. You know, I think another thing too, though, having a breakup also teaches you that, a breakup can't kill you. Basically, that's the thing you learn. You learn that you're not going to die. That's also pretty important because it's not obvious. Guess we'll give it recovery speed and we'll take up one more miasma just for this particular quest. We're going to prioritize miasma 3, effluvial resist 3. Oh, but yeah, you kind of learn that it's not going to kill you. And then in your next relationship, I would say you're wiser in your next relationship. You see it differently. I think that it's very easy for guys to do this thing where you feel maybe emotionally dependent on a relationship, and when you've had a breakup, you realize not it's not like you don't want to fall in love again, but you want to be more careful next time. You want to be more independent, maybe. I think that happens, and I think it's healthy too because it's a reality. You can't force someone to love you, and if they're going to decide not to love you anymore, that's their prerogative. Some people like animals too much. Where has Mary been? Mary was in the Rocket. I'm sorry, not the Rocket. The Pokemon card stream. She was not in the Monster Hunter stream. Wellick says an old friend of mine met his wife at Comic-Con because they both cosplayed the same anime. Then they realized they lived in the same condo. What? Val says, no, I would prefer if you didn't kill me. It would be much appreciated. Oh, catch your name. Mary would be all over this as gaming enthusiast. I think Mary has a boyfriend, actually. Shinji says, indeed, the second relationship always works out. Yeah, I had that breakup, and then I met my wife, so I guess you could say that. But, I learned a lot of stuff about myself in that relationship. I learned stuff about myself. I learned stuff about how relationships really are. I learned about maybe things she was doing wrong that I didn't like. And there was just all kinds of learning occurred from it. And that's just the nature of life. Life's really sucky. Life's really painful. You gotta break some eggs or whatever the term is. If you're getting a puppy, you might as well get a second one so the first one won't get lonely when you go to work. Right, 2 puppies. Why would you don't want to be cruel to the first puppy, do you? So let's see, where's this guy gonna be? South Agnes. My worst breakup was a girl told her parents she was pregnant the second week of dating, and we never fricked, dodged a huge bullet there. Oh, God. Never dealt with anything like that. It's just shitty when you've spent literally every day together for over 6 years, then suddenly it's like that person died. So, again, I had one relationship that was kind of like that. It was a long-term relationship. It was pretty shitty that it broke up and ended. And one of the things you deal with early on is like, oh man, we have all these special memories together. But the truth is, this is something you won't realize until later, David. After like 5 years pass, you don't even remember those things. You don't even remember. They're not that big of a deal. If you want to help yourself, get rid of all the pictures. Get rid of all the pictures. Get rid of her pictures. Just get rid of them all. And then you need to start having new memories with somebody new is what I'd say. And you're going to rediscover yourself, because when you spend that much time with one person, you kind of like morph into the same person. That kind of happens. It's just natural. So you're going to kind of figure yourself out again. And then, yeah, you need somebody else to start forming memories with. And what you need is probably guy friends, actually. You need a few guy friends and have them introduce you to some lady friends, or, again, kind of put yourself into the traffic of running into somebody that you would like and they would like you. Just find out where that person would be and start being around there all the time with your free time, so that you actually run into that. I don't know much about the internet dating, how successful it is. I don't know anything about that stuff. So, but that's how I found my wife. I actually put myself in the location I thought she would be in, and voila, there she was. So it was actually really easy for me, I guess. But yeah, so you get all those special memories, and you think that it's such a shame that they're all going to go missing, but you're going to be around 10 years from now. It's not like you're going to disappear. So 10 years from now, those memories you had with her, you won't even remember most of them. That's how it is for me. You won't remember, and again, you won't appreciate that till some time has passed. You can solo the entirety of Monster Hunter. Wah! Just call her up in the middle of the night in a drunken stupor and tell her she's a fucking bitch. I'm just teasing. I think I'm just going to go solo for a while, be with some friends and family and my dog, and that's it. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. At least, you know, again, what I recommend is you spend some time thinking about what went wrong. I think that's actually really important. Because after I had my breakup, I was like, man, why didn't this work out? You'd think this would have worked out. But we had some serious differences in what we wanted in life. Usually it's like we had differences in what we wanted to do with education, with money. We were kind of different politically. I didn't get along with her family, which was a big deal. And I never was going to get along with her family. Her family sucked. I was just never going to get along with them. And so you have to be able to look at that and see what was going wrong and be like, all right, so next time we're not going to let that go. You know, we're not going to have that problem because I'm going to pick somebody who doesn't have those problems. And it's going to be as simple as that, right? I think when I met her, the reason we got together is because I found her attractive, right? And she found me attractive. Easy, right? So we both found each other attractive. But the truth is, just being attractive doesn't really work. Being attractive is just how you meet each other. After you find somebody you find attractive, then you kind of have to... Oh, that's a donation.
For your next pack of cheese and crackers, looking forward to watching the Deviljho stream when I have 3 free hours.
Thank you so much, Hunter.
Got to go happy hunting and have fun on rest of stream.
Thank you so much, Hunter. Oh, what was I saying? I can't remember now. Oh, right, so we had all these differences. A lot of them would be like just how we liked to spend our free time. We had differences on expectations around education. I wanted her to go to school and become educated, and she didn't want to, basically. Like, she revealed that at some point. I'm like, well, I don't want to date some uneducated girl, right? And so we had all these differences. She didn't want to save money, too. That was another thing. I'm a big saver when it comes to money. Well, not recently. I've been buying a lot of Pokemon cards, right? But I'm typically a big saver, and she was like the opposite of that. She liked to spend money, but she liked to spend my money. She didn't like get a good job. I did actually have decent income because I was working for Coca-Cola, and I worked like 12-hour days. She did not. She like worked part-time. She didn't want to do a lot of work, basically. And kind of figured her out, and we had all these problems because of it, and had all these terrible fights because of it. Usually there's a bunch of fights, right? So David, without getting into your whole situation, I'm guessing you guys were doing a fair amount of fighting at some point, and it was real toxic at some point. So that's exactly what happened. We just had all these differences. We're fighting all the time. But we were still attracted to each other, and that was pretty much what held it all together. It was just having sex, right? But yeah, that doesn't sustain a relationship over time. That's the problem. It just won't work. You got to actually have common goals. You have to find each other's personality interesting and admirable, compatible. I don't know. I'm tripping over my words here while I'm talking fast. But yeah, you have to actually get along really well. You have to be attracted to each other, but also good friends. David says, correct. When one door closes, a new one opens. As cheesy as it sounds, right now the world is burning, but I will definitely be moving on eventually. I'll survive. Yeah, and again, I think you'll discover that too. Like, some time will pass, and you'll be like, oh, I'm fine. I guess I didn't have to have her next to me every single day. David Larson being solo and having more free time isn't that bad. Just take your time. You just need some side friends. You know what I'm saying? Some side friends with benefits for a while. We just had sex, LMAO. I mean, it's not inaccurate. It's a little bit true. You know, like, we had a lot of sex. What was it about her being uneducated that bothered you? I've met some really bright people who didn't do well in school. I guess I'm kind of educated, snobby type, and so the kind of person I see myself being with is also educated in my mind, and she didn't want that, and I was like, well, you know, I find that kind of unattractive. I kind of want to be with somebody who is interested in educating herself and constantly improving. So I'm that kind of, maybe like a personality type, almost like a manager. Actually, that was one of the key differences between she and I. She said she felt like I was a manager every time she was around me, and she didn't like that feeling. And I was like, well, it's not changing. I'm a manager type. So I'm going to tell you exactly what we should be probably doing, saving up money, working hard. It's too much for her. I think it was too much for her. She didn't like it. She's like, I want to go to the bar and drink beer. I'm like, nope, we're going to work. We're going to work, we're going to work, we're going to work. We're going to go to school, we're going to save up money, we're going to do all this stuff. And it just wasn't for her, you know? She wanted to sit around and watch YouTube videos all day. Which is funny, because I'm a YouTuber now. I never liked that about her. I was always like, oh, all you do is watch YouTube videos. I'm like, you got to get up and do some work. And now here I am. I'm a YouTuber. Just making this content for you guys. So I was like, pretty hypocritical, I guess. But, you know, looking back on it, I'm actually really happy that the relationship did not work out because we just weren't well paired. She had a very different personality from me. She had a more of an immature personality type, and she's right. I was a manager type. And I think about serious subjects all day. You guys have been in my live stream a bit. You guys know I talk about politics. What do you think it's like dating me? Imagine that for 2 seconds. Imagine dating me. All we talk about is politics. Politics, religion, science, you know, technology. Talk about social things. That's all I talk about all day. And I'm a fast talker and I talk all the time. So I had a certain personality type and it wasn't well paired with her. And when I went looking for my next partner, which ended up being my wife, I was like, so I got to find somebody who enjoys those kind of things. And that's how it all worked out. And I was careful when I met her. I was like, do I think she's going to like me? And there were other girls, by the way. There were a few girls. So I was in college kind of sniping out girls. I was like, okay, here's a girl, here's a girl. I was kind of looking them out, and I was like, but she actually fit the description of what I thought would actually fit well with me. And I was right. So I took a more of a, I guess, strategic approach to it. Maybe I had more of a plan in my head of what I wanted and what I didn't want. And it did work out for me, actually, having sort of a plan. Well, I'm playing terribly because I'm talking, I guarantee it. Like, all I'm doing is spamming Clutch Claw, which is really stupid. But I'm like having a conversation with you guys. David says, that freaking sucks. Sounds like my parents. Wait, did I miss something? I must have missed something. She tried out Pizza the Hut and it changed her. What? I'm missing like a whole conversation. Do-do-do. David, I don't play PS4, but I'm always here in the stream. She left me and our kids for drugs. Oh, that sucks, Cheese. I didn't know that. I knew you had a relationship that didn't work out either. So I remember you mentioning that. She tried to out Pizza the Hut and it changed her. What? My mother is completely off the radar during heroin somewhere. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, David. Wellick says, too many relationships are based off of having fun with somebody and not building wealth and sustainability. Yeah, you know, something that was always distinct about me as a child as well as growing up was I often was thinking about what's going to happen in the next 30 years. It's very common for me to think really, really, really far ahead in the future. You know, when I was a kid, I was like, okay, who are my heirs going to be? You know, I was thinking about that stupid kind of shit, even though I wasn't dating anyone. So I was worried about that kind of stuff, and I still think that way. Think about inheritance funds and stuff like that. How am I going to put together a good inheritance fund that doesn't get exploited by, you know, maybe my children's children and so on and so forth, and how do I affect their lives even though I'm dead? So I think about that kind of stuff a lot. And that's how relationships are. When you meet people in a relationship, the first thing you think is, oh man, this sex is going to be great. We're going to hang out with each other. I enjoy their company. But really, you need to be thinking about how you're going to be acting 20 years in the future with that person, 30 years in the future with that person. Is this going to work out? And when you start asking yourself, and I didn't do that, that relationship that didn't work out, I didn't do that. I was just like, she's hot. You know, I'm going to ask her out. That's how it worked out. And the relationship ended up sucking. I guess by random chance, you might happen to be really good pairs. And I think that does happen. You know, you just find somebody attractive and they happen to be the person that really you're meant to be with. But I think that you'll be much more successful if it's actually planned. Oh man, I'm playing so bad. I think it works out much better when it's planned and based off, you know, having shared values, I think is super important, but also having similar interests, similar personalities. All that's really important. Me and my ex used to be best friends, but the drugs ruined her. Drugs, man. My mom wants to go get a girlfriend, but I don't want to. I like being isolated. I think what you meant to say there, HA, is my mom wants me to go get a girlfriend. He says, I like to be isolated. Well, I think also, if you haven't had a girlfriend in a really long time, it's easier to be isolated than it is to have a girlfriend. But your mom's right. You need a girlfriend, man. I actually don't agree with the idea of the whole, like, asexuality and whatever the term is. Is it Hakikimori or something like that, where you stay in your bedroom or something like that? I don't agree with any of that. It's not healthy for you. It's bad for you. Humans are made for relationships, right? Humans are dimorphic. You have to have a male and a female in order to make a baby. So all of your brain is set up to be rewarded for relationships, and usually when people are struggling to get into a relationship and they don't have the motivation, I consider that something that you need a cure for, something you actually need help with. So, you know, if you're feeling that way, don't wait until you're older and undateable to start figuring out ahead of time how you're going to fix that. Because when you're 40 years old, you're still going to be around. You're going to be like, Man, maybe I should have gone dating when I was 20 years old. That's what you're going to say. I promise it. When you're 40, you're going to start looking real ugly, because people get ugly as they get older, right? Everyone gets uglier as they get older. You get the wrinkles, your face starts getting saggy, you gotta, you know, your neck gets ugly, you don't got that nice chin anymore. All that stuff happens as you get older and you get older and you get older. If you ever study the face of like an old person. So you don't want to wait till you're 40 to figure out how to get into a good relationship. If you are struggling with the motivation or the strategy to get into a relationship, you just need to go ask somebody for help. And it's supposed to be your dad, but you know, you got people who struggle with not having a dad. And, but yeah, your dad is supposed to help you get into a relationship with a woman. And your mom, too. Your mom can help. She can help you with, like, understanding women. And that's what she's supposed to do. But you don't want to be 40 with no relationship. That's just not a happy... Actually, they talk about that, right? The feminists, they turn 40, they have no children, and then it turns out they're, like, some of the most unhappy people in the world. 40 years old, no children. They can't have children anymore. Nobody wants to date them anymore, right? Because they're not young anymore. You're not young and attractive. It's hard to remain old and attractive. Some old people do it, and I think it's possible, especially if you can keep in shape. I think that helps a lot, but you're just not going to be as attractive as you were when you're 20, especially when you're a woman. For guys, it's easier. I suppose when you're 40 and you're a guy, you do stay attractive longer, but I think for girls, the attractiveness ends sooner. For women, youthfulness is a very important part for them. You can be an older guy with like a successful career and be like, yep, I'm still kind of attractive, but also I have this successful career. And the women will be like, okay, that's okay. We can accept that you're a little uglier, but you have the successful career, which means that you can pay for my babies. And it's all just nature, guys. That's just how nature made us. It's not their fault. It's not our fault. Smack this hoe. Smack this bitch. Don't do it. Oh, he did it. He roared. Oh, I guess he's mad. Prescription drugs abuse is what killed my mom. Should have said that instead of short story version. What? Why has everyone got dead parents? David Larson says, alright, I'm going to go to bed now. You guys enjoy the rest of the stream. I'm not feeling that good, so I'm heading off. Thanks for being here, guys. No problem, David. And feel free to say hi to us in Discord or, you know, just talk about it. No problem. Breakups. No, man. Reminder, don't let other people control your relationships. My church tried to control one of them, and we had to try and sneak around it and such, so we had to break it off. Oh, yeah. There's people who are like, oh, your relationship's not God's will or stuff like that, right? So you meet people like that, and usually it's some parent or some adult who's like, I don't approve of your relationship, and they actually can ruin your relationship. In fact, they can. They don't like you. They don't like your relationship. They actually have some influence. Spy Drum says, pay for my babies. You wish. Oh no. I'm dead. He's dead. Gameconomist streams where you learn about life. I know, man. I'm a talker and a thinker, and I think about all these things all the time. Nice job. We got him! We got him even though I basically didn't help. I basically just occasionally slashed him while talking to you guys. Ryan's like, Wiggler Nation, turn up. You're too funny, man. Gameconomist would be a good therapist, I feel like. I'm Dr. Economist. I'm here to give you free licensed therapy. Don't worry about going to a real doctor when you can go to me for free. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and update the stack fund for Hunter. Hunter made that $10 donation. Thank you so much, Hunter. Making my day. Hunter D. Everybody in my high school said me and my girlfriend wouldn't work out, but we've been together for like 3 years now because I just didn't care what they thought. So what you're saying, Don, is there's still time for you guys to break up. Kyle says, what master rank do I need to be to fight the Timber Zenogre that comes out tomorrow? Ooh. That's a great question. All I know is that I was done with the story mode. I'm not 100% sure what your master rank has to be. That's a great question. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. Not gonna lie, hearing this life stuff is entertaining, says Shy Shimizu Senpai. If you could change one thing about the way that people think, what would it be? Ooh, change the way about the way people think. I mean, if I could just raise everyone's IQ, that would be easy, wouldn't it? If we were all just literally smarter. But I would make people less naive. I think that when you're a kid, the reason that kids so easily believe in Santa Claus and Easter Bunny is because humans are actually very easy to brainwash. Brainwashing is when somebody changes your beliefs, okay? So that's brainwashing. And the thing is, when we become adults, we think that we're immune to it because we're adults now. We're smarter, we're wiser. You know, we figured out Santa Claus and Easter Bunny are fake. And I think the truth is, a lot of humans, a lot of adults are not realizing how easily they are brainwashed. They do not realize how easy it is for people to tinker with their belief system. And so the very best belief system is to believe everyone's always trying to tinker with your belief system. That's the best belief system. So that would probably be what I would change. I would tell people to be more aware of who's trying to convince them to change their mind on something. What are their motives? Do they have a financial interest in changing your mind? So, like, if a church tells you, you know, you're going to go to paradise if you put money in the basket, does the church have a financial interest in telling you that you're going to go to paradise if you put money in the basket? Duh. So stuff like that. Just I would probably want people to not be brainwashed so easily. So that would probably be what I'd have to say on that. Val says, yes, please raise my IQ since I already have a high one. If you could just snap your finger and make everyone smarter, wouldn't that be nice? Everyone's just smarter now. Al's going to have a tough time with this fight, I think. Let's join him. I think that's going to be a tough fight for him. I think that the hunting horn struggles in damage unless you have teammates benefiting from attack up large. Dr. Economist, send them to the decoration farm. That's right, you're going to the decoration ranch. Making people understand why they believe what they believe is the best way. Yeah, there's a lot of information out there, man. I've realized over time, maybe one of the most powerful skills is influencing people. Influencing people makes you a salesman. It makes you maybe a CEO. You're able to influence your managers. Being able to influence people makes you a political leader. So influencing people is kind of at the top of human skills. Influencing other humans to do things for you, and I'm not necessarily the influencer type in my own head. I believe I'm more of a strategist, more of an analyst, and I've realized also how dangerous it is, how easy it is for people to become influenced. It's very easy to become influenced. You know, you hear a breaking story about some horrible thing, and you're like, oh, I'm so mad, I'm so outraged. And then you learn a few days later that it was all a lie. And it's suddenly you have a realization how powerful the news is. And you're like, oh my God, the news has a grip on me. The news can make me do stuff like vote a certain way or spread a false narrative. It's very easy. TGC, the most powerful skill is health boost. That's right. You just outed Santa and the Easter Bunny in one fell swoop. Hope no real young kids are in the stream. Actually, I don't get that much of a young audience. Did you know that? So my audience primarily is 18-year-olds to 35-year-olds. Obviously, I'm going to have some people younger than that. And obviously, I'm going to have some people older than that. But my main audience is between the ages of 18 and 35. Probably because Monster Hunter is like the opposite of Pokemon and Candy Crush. This is not a game for kids. Although kids can play it, you're not going to do well unless you're fairly good at dealing with all the information in the game. And good at thinking and good at even just the difficulty of the game is going to be high. He does plenty of damage if you know how to play. Well, you know, I'm just basing what I'm saying off of, again, the tier list for the speedrunners. We found at the bottom of the list was the hunting horn and the lance. With, I think, was it the lance was at the very bottom or was it the hunting horn that was at the very bottom? I can't remember. And what I have to say about that is, well, hunting horn kind of makes up for its low damage output by the fact that it gives out attack up extra large to 3 other players. Whoa, what was that all about? And I feel like obviously the speedrunner tier list is not going to notice that, but once you get into the fight, if you're with the hunting horn player and he's giving out that boost to everyone, it's going to be a much easier. Oh, I should have put on poison resist rather than miasma. God damn it. That would have been nice. Let's go ahead and get a pot from this guy. Alright, pick this up. And let's grab him by the face. Oh no, I wasn't trying to do that. God damn it. God damn it. Let's get another pod. Bruh! Bruh! Are you kidding me? Got him. Worried that wasn't going to count. Oh, and he roared me. Too long, don't read. Hunting horn is beta. I'm joking, guys. Don't flame me. Beta male. How am I KO'd? He KO'd me so easily. Woo! Bruh! Oh my god. Did I really not hit that? Boink! Oh, damn. Did he get knocked over again? No. Come on, you big stinky poopy. Bruh! Oh, I'm poisoned now. That sucks. I'm gonna copyright GC for saying DB. What? We all have different gods, but can we at least agree Lunastra is Satan? That's right. Lunastra is Satan incarnate. Alright, hold on. Soften up the tail for everyone. Bruh! Oh, I thought he was gonna smack me. I guess not. Did I get interrupted? No, I did not. Couldn't even see my character. Oh my god. Get him! Slinger bomb. Hoping Mickey's like, we got it! Oh! Nice. Poison resist 3 and boom, G-Wraith has no power. Silver never touches the damn ground. Are you guys deciding who's more difficult? It's hard to say. I wonder who is more difficult. Perfect Rush is actually pretty fun when you start understanding exactly what you're meant to do with it. Oh, that hurts. Boy, I love this build actually. Super Recovery and Divine Blessing together. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, there goes that. Oh, you got him out? Did he get him out? Oh! I don't think he got him out. Whee! He is ready to be thrown into a wall. Actually, we have a mantle. Okay, and he did not throw him into a wall. Come on now. Alright, he's trying again. Oh, but you're going to have to turn him too many times. Is he going to be enraged? Nah, he's good. Oh, and he's dead. Nice job. That was all he had left. That's entertaining. Let's grab this Silver Rathalos material. Silver Rathalos Cortex. So, what are you guys saying? Weapons that take 2 to soften equals light weapon, but 1 to soften equals heavy weapon. So, Sword and Shield, heavy weapon. GL, light weapons. What? Silver isn't super hard for me because I'm an insect glaive and can hit him in the air. Sword and Shield is light. I just used the hammer and cliff jumped repeatedly. If he is not a cliff, if he is not near a cliff, then using the grapple bludgeon because the Wrath doesn't have a lot of moves that can knock you off. It just attack after roll. TGC, you should play on PS at this time of the day because it is. You shouldn't play on PS at this time of the day because it's way too late for most of the PlayStation users' region. Dotagama says, why does it only take 1 attack for Sword and Shield to soften? That's right, it must be a heavy weapon. Craig Dextradur, he says, love the videos and have learned a lot from them. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, man. Let me update the snack fund for you. Craig D. By the way, if you guys ever wonder what makes those little things pop up on screen, like the Pokemon with the sound effects, that's actually the Streamlabs link in the description of the video. So when you're making a donation, you're given 2 options. You can use Super Chat with YouTube, or you can use Streamlabs. Well, I always prefer Streamlabs because with the Super Chat, YouTube actually keeps 30% of the donation. They're very sneaky peeky. They don't tell you that. They wait for me to tell you that. So just a tip, but only the tip. Don't tell my wife. God Terrorboy says, they gave Sword and Shield a super easy one-hit soften, but decided to force Dual Blaze to do an entire combo. That's worse than just spamming Demon Dance. I've seen people use it before, though. The speedrunners, right? Have I? Actually, maybe I'm not sure about that. Is Sword and Shield viable? No, never play Sword and Shield. It's the worst weapon ever, I promise. Sword and Shield was buffed, and it became one of the most powerful weapons because of the buff. Okay, so Sword and Shield will probably move up toward the center of the tier list, maybe higher. We don't know yet. It will take time because we will have to see who kind of adopts the weapon as a speedrunner and who kind of brings it up that list. So we expect Sword and Shield to move up the list, though. Do you want to help with Heavy Metal in the Waste event quest, says Adrian. Well, Adrian, I would say maybe. Let's see, available quests. Here's an assigned. Well, he's full. I don't know. It sounds like a pain in the booty hole. Also, we've got 6 minutes left to the 2-hour mark. I'm thinking I might wrap up here and start up my card stream. Yeah, let's start up the card stream, I think. So what I'm going to do next, guys, I'm going to go start up my card stream. I'll leave a link in the chat room here. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I am back. Doo-ba-doo. Let me get that link for you guys. Look at all these people struggling to be in the front of the live stream. You guys are such goofs. I'm going to run my character forward. You guys are such goofs. Bunch of goofballs. Alright, I need a link to the other live stream. Doo-ba-doo. There's a feet picture in the thumbnail of my second live stream. Did you know that? Feet pic. For all of you people who want feet reveal. Alright, here we go. So, it's a card live stream. I try not to spend as much time on the cards these days. They really sap up a lot of my time and energy for the main channel. So I try to limit it to 2-hour live streams over there now to make sure I have time. Super sweet. That's right. So let's close this. That should be closed. And then I need to advertise the link. Well, let's see. We'll put it over here. And in the main channel, the main card channel, I will go ahead and ping everyone like a bitch. You guys ever get tired of being pinged by me? No, you don't. You love being pinged by me. Don't tell me a lie. I know you love it. Is it true Savage Eva is coming March 12th for the PC? I believe so, yes. Calamafragger says, no, I just got home. I need Tempered as an Ogre. Oh, I'm sorry, man. All right, that's going to be the end of my Monster Hunter live stream. I'm moving over to my other channel now, all right? I want to thank you all for watching. Press F in the chat if you're sad for David Larson, and I will see you guys in the next live stream.